In this video, we are going to address one of the most common issues that people in the building have had with their Chromebooks and now with their Chromeboxes in terms of getting their screen to display properly on the large TVs or projectors that you have in your room. Typically, the most common issue that pops up is you have something on your Chromebook or Chromebox screen, but it's not showing up on the TV. Maybe it looks like your desktop screen or your main screen, but nothing else is showing up there. So we're going to look at what causes that in the settings, how to change that, or how to use that in the way that it's meant to, the way it's set up by default. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into our settings. Now, I've got that option down here. I've added it to my little shelf at the bottom. If you have not, come over here to that little circle, the launcher, and then click that arrow to see the rest of your stuff. And somewhere in there, you should have a settings option. If it's not there on that first screen, look for these little dots on the right, give it a click, and then you can find your settings. Once you've got your settings open, we're going to want to come over to Device. From there, we're going to click on Displays. Now, these options are only going to show up if your Chromebook or Chromebox is already connected to a projector or a TV or something like that. So if you've just got your Chromebook hanging out like on your lap at home or something like that, you won't see these options. So make sure it's connected so you can make these changes. When we click on Displays, what you should see is something like this, where it talks about arrangement. We see a small screen, a large screen, and then this little option here that says Mirror Built-in Display. Now, if you click on that box to mirror built-in display, you'll notice those two boxes become two overlapping boxes instead of side by side. What that means is it's going to duplicate whatever is on your screen, an identical copy on that TV or through that projector. Now, we'll take a look at what it does both ways. What it is by default, it's set up as almost as an extension, where you'll see if I take this screen and I start dragging it off to the side, it's just going to completely disappear. What's happening is it's actually showing up on my TV screen. So I'm going to show you how that works. Give me just a moment here. We'll drag this off to the side and it disappears, but I assure you it's over on my TV. I'm going to rearrange my Chromebook and open up my camera app here. Give me just a moment because the mouse goes over there with it. And when we open up that camera, you can see on my TV the camera app. And if I come over here and minimize this, you'll also see the settings screen that I dragged over there. And if I want to put that back on my Chromebook, I can just click and drag and bring that back over to my Chromebook. You'll see that it disappears. And now when I open back that camera, you can see that that is no longer there. When I drag this back as well, now none of those menus or windows are on that main screen. So we're going to go ahead and close that camera app. And now look at what it does when we just mirror things. If I click mirror, I don't have to drag those windows back and forth. If I click mirror, it's just going to duplicate whatever is on the screen. So you'll see I don't have to drag anything back and forth. When I open that camera app back up, you can see right now what's on my Chromebook. And then when I open up the camera, you're going to see what's on the TV. And it's because it's connected, but it is mirrored. So you see both of those things. So if you want an identical copy of what is on your screen, you want this mirror built-in display option checked. If you want to use it as an extension, and some people are like, well, why would I want that? Because then if you have it set up as two separate screens, you can have something on your screen and something separate for the students to see on the projected screen. So if you want to have two different things going, one thing that they see and one thing that they don't, this would be the way you'd want to do it. If you just want an identical copy, click that mirror built-in display and you should be good to go.